Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I have another maths game for you that will engage students and allow them to utilize their knowledge of place value and practice how to read out a number. Now, if this is the first time you're here, my name is Mr. K and my channel is primarily geared towards getting the best educational outcomes for students. So if this sounds like something you might be interested in, please do yourself a favor and hit the subscribe button down below and that notification bell, and that way you'll be updated on any videos that I release. Beyond that, we've got a bit to get through, so let's get things underway. Let's learn, share and teach. Okay, today's maths game is called Mastermind, and it's a fantastic game that allows students to utilize their knowledge of place value and also how to read out numbers. Now, this variation, to be honest with you, is very versatile and can be used for any age group. It's totally up to you which age group that you use it with, but the kids love it. Excellent. Okay, so let's get into how to play Mastermind. Okay, so let's get into this game. So there are a couple of things you'll need. You'll need a piece of paper for each player. So example, I've got one here for Hannah and I've got one for myself, Mr. K. You'll also need a card or a separate piece of paper where players can write down their secret numbers. So let's kick things off, and each player would write down their secret number. Now, they wouldn't show this to each other and they wouldn't do it in front of the other player. And it needs to be a 3-digit number, or you might want to change the amount of digits you've got in the number. It's up to you guys to make up that decision, or make that decision. So Hannah writes down 821. Okay, Mr. K, he writes down his own secret number as 773. And he hides that number from Hannah. So what happens, first of all, is the first player would say a 3-digit number in this case, and I'm going to say, okay, 324. Then what would happen would be that Hannah would say, okay, would put a mark next to each digit to indicate if that digit is correct or is in that number. So Hannah's number said 821. So is the 3 in Hannah's number? No. So it gets a cross. Is the 2 in Hannah's number? Well, yes it is, and it's also in the right spot, if you remember, or the right column. It's actually in the tens as well. So because it's in the right spot, that digit, and is the right number, we put a tick there. Hannah would put a tick. Then the last number, a 4, well, it wasn't in Hannah's number, so that one again gets a cross. Then it's Hannah's turn to guess Mr. K's number. So she says 452, and then Mr. K would go through and indicate her through the same sort of mark she did for the number Mr. K guessed next to the digits. So Mr. K's number, without showing it to Hannah, Mr. K looks at his number just to make sure, and is there a 4 in the hundreds column? No, there isn't, so that's a cross. Is there a 5 in the hundreds column? No, there isn't. And is there a 2 in the ones column? No, there isn't. So all those numbers were correct and they don't appear in Mr. K's number at all. Then it would go back to Mr. K. So Mr. K knows from the last number he guessed that 2 is in Hannah's number and it's in the right spot. So he's going to keep the 2 in the tens position. So I'll do that. And then he's going to guess the other numbers. So 3 and 4 are not in Hannah's number. So he's going to say 5 and 8. So Hannah once again would then go ahead, secretly check her secret number, and then go through and put marks to the numbers. Now obviously this one is a tick because it's the right number in the right position. And then 5, is that in Hannah's number? Well, Hannah looks at her number and says, no, 5 is not in that number, so it's going to get across. Is the 8 in Hannah's number? Well, it is in Hannah's number, but Mr. K has guessed the wrong place in the digit. So in this case, Hannah will give it a circle to indicate that it is in the number, but it's in the wrong place. Awesome. Then it goes back to Hannah again. Hannah's going to try and guess Mr. K's digit or number. Can't be 2 because we've already done 2 and it wasn't there. So we're going to try 3, 7, and another one that wasn't there, and 8. So Mr. K would then have a look at his secret number and then have a look at the digits. So first, number 3, well, it is in Mr. K's number, but the 3 here is in the wrong place. So we're going to give it a circle. And then the 7 is in Mr. K's number and, it's in the right place, so it gets a tick. And the last one, 8, is not in Mr. K's number, so it gets a cross, I should say. So the game continues until someone guesses the number of the other person through using the clues that are given by each player. So that's how you play Maths Mastermind. Now, when it comes to variations, if you've got a different variation in this game, please do us all a favor and put that into the comments below for this video. All the viewers, I'm sure, will greatly appreciate that. Beyond that, stick around because I will be sharing later on, well, very soon, the link to my maths games playlist on my YouTube channel. And I'm pretty sure that if you didn't find something today that you're looking for, you will be able to find it in that playlist. Excellent. Listen, thanks for watching today. I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care, guys. Bye. Thanks for watching one of my videos. If you've enjoyed the content or you just want to show your support, please just click the subscribe button down below. You hitting the subscribe button lets me know that you'd like to see more content from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Subscribe.